Hey everybody, happy Wednesday. That means I'm on the website, KatiMorton.com, and also on YouTube answering your questions. So if you asked a question below yesterday's video or on my website, you go to the homepage, KatiMorton.com, and then you go to Katie's videos, and under it says Q&A suggestions, I think, or FAQ suggestions. If you ask your questions there on Wednesday, I find them. I'm going to rest my arm here. I am at my mom's in Washington State, so I don't have all of my gear like I normally do for my vlogging, so sorry it's a little warbly. But without further ado, I have my questions for today, as well as a journal topic at the end. Okay, so stay tuned. First question. Hashtag Katie FAQ. What do you do if you feel like your problems aren't big enough to see a therapist, or that because it's only once in a while, it's not a real problem? I cut, but sometimes go weeks in between cuts, while other times I do it daily, and I have suicidal thoughts, but only a few times a month. I feel like I should be able to handle things on my own, but I also feel like I might have depression and I'm struggling. I'm scared to ask my therapist what she thinks because I don't want to annoy her. That was one of the issues I went to therapy for in the first place. I feel like I'm annoying everyone. Thanks for reading. Now, I get questions like this a lot about, I should be able to handle this. I shouldn't have to see someone. I should be able to just manage this, and I shouldn't have to feel bad about, or I should get over this, or I should. And one of the things I always say to my clients is, you're shoulding all over yourselves. And we are. And I find that I even do that myself sometimes. Well, I should be doing this, and I should be able to buy a house, and I should be here, and I should be... Stop shoulding. And as you notice yourself saying, I should be able to handle this on my own, I should think, I'm going to stop. I'm doing the best I can, and if I need a little extra support, that's okay. Now, it sounds like you worry that you maybe don't even need to see a therapist, but I would argue to say that everybody does. I see a therapist. For those of you who are new to my channel, I don't know if maybe you haven't caught up on my old videos. Catched up? What's wrong with me? I'm on vacation. My brain is tired all the time. I'm just lazy today. And it's really hot here. I laid out in the sun and I'm like, whew. So, anyway, if you haven't caught up on my videos, I go to therapy myself, and it's not for any particular thing. It's just nice to get some perspective sometimes. And someone who's not involved in your life day to day, like a friend or a family member or something like that, it's nice to get an outside perspective. So I say, yes, your problems are big enough. Yes, you do need support. Yes, it's okay to ask. And no, you're never going to annoy your therapist. Trust me. As a therapist and as someone who has a therapist, I've never had her tell me she's annoyed, I've never had her act annoyed, and I've never had a client annoy me. Okay? So just trust me, you're worth it. Now, question number 2. Hashtag Katie FAQ. Hey Katie, I hope you're having a great time in Washington. I am, thank you. So my question is, if you don't tell your therapist everything that's going on, or you tell them all about one of your issues, like anxiety, but not your self-harm struggles, is this a good way to sort out one issue and then you can pick up the other at a later date, or should it all come out right away? Now, in my experience, everything is linked. All of our problems are linked to another thing, and finding the core problem, like, is it your anxiety that's the core problem? Is it abuse that you suffered in the past the core problem? Is it the lack of the ability to express how you really feel the core problem? That's what we need to get to. So whether you have to tell all the problems at once, chances are they're going to come out anyways. I personally dump everything with my therapist. And I was feeling this way, and blah, blah, blah. And then this happened when I was little, and blah, 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 blah. And so I find it most helpful because it gets us to the core problem faster. But like I always say, do it at your own pace, whatever you're comfortable with. If you don't want to tell her everything all at once, then take your time with it. Okay? So, yeah. And if any of you have experience with that, or have had dumped it all at once, or dumped it over a period of time, let us know what you think, okay? Oh, it looks like Larry's home. My mom's boyfriend Larry is getting home. Okay. Now this last question. Hey Katie, for about a year now I've been struggling with depression, anxiety, panic, self-harm, and self-hate. My parents think everything is getting better, but in reality it's getting so much worse. I don't know if I can ever get better, and I'm just beginning to wonder if it would all just be easier to end it all. I know my thoughts have reached a pretty serious level, but I'm scared to tell anyone. Should I tell anyone? If so, how? Thanks. By the way, love your videos. Now, if any of you are out there and you're thinking, I'm going to end my life, it's not worth it, please, please, please call a suicide hotline. On my website, I have a whole page dedicated to this. So if you are in the States, if you're in other countries, if you're wherever, we have a bunch of information. Please reach out. Now, also, my website isn't a suicide prevention. Like, if you're in the chat, it's not up to the people on there to help you through this. Please call a professional. That's what suicide hotlines are for. And please tell someone. If you think about it a lot and you have a plan, or you just, if it's on your mind, honestly, any more than just once in a blue moon, please tell someone about it, because it's serious and you deserve to get the help you need and you deserve to feel better. Now, the last thing is my journal topic. And this is just a question, because I think it's good for us to evaluate people that are in our lives and why we choose to have certain people in our lives. And the question is, what qualities do you most value in friends? And I think it's good to kind of think about, because oftentimes we have toxic people in our lives. I have a video, I'm going to set my phone down over here. I have a video from a long time ago where I talk about toxic friends and toxic people and how they're kind of like emotional vampires. And they just suck all the life right out of us. And so maybe take some time to kind of think about, what are the qualities that I look for and value most in my friends, or in friends in general? And then how do we find those people and put them into our lives, or weed out the icky ones? And maybe click through to my toxic friends or toxic people video from a long time ago to get some more insight on this. I love you all. Tomorrow I will be on Thursday Twitter. Sorry, I'm like, wait, what day is it? What's happening? Because I'm on vacation, right? So I'll see you tomorrow. Ask your questions using the hashtag KatieFAQ, and I'll get to them. Bye!